Hi everybody, how are you? We are really sorry. We faced some issue in Zoom meeting link, but almost it's sorted. So everybody, my voice is clear. It's like everything is all good, or still facing some issue like yesterday, or like all good. I just wanted you have a chat option in your meeting, like Zoom meeting. Just go there and say like, yes, we are online. Good evening, we are online. Yeah. So I got a single message from Bharat and other, like we have almost 40 students right now. So I love to hear from everybody, like at least a good evening things. So my voice is clear, right? Good evening, sir. Good evening, Aryan. Good evening, Badman. Good evening, Kisan, Manka. Yes. Yeah. Okay. So let's wait 5 minutes because of the some issues, some link and all. So let's wait to other join this. Then we'll start this session. Okay. I'm getting some message on a YouTube. Please someone reply over there, or like they're getting some issues. I have completed 2 day boot camp. After third day, I'll get certificate or not. Yes. If you complete a 2 day, then after third day, when you complete the session and you will mark the like yes attendance, then you will get the certificate. Okay. Yeah. So guys, I told you to learn at least things like which we discussed yesterday. At least learn little bit about the JavaScript, how it's work and all. So I hope you guys have done that. So please like reward like yes, I have done so. Or if you guys face any issue on that segment, so yeah, let me know that please. Yes, okay, I'm getting from birth and from others because of almost 25 and 30% of ratio they don't know about the JavaScript as the yesterday poll. So I'm expecting today too, like today notes. Yeah, I'll share all those parts. Here we have option of creating a poll, I think so. Let me check that. Okay. No, I don't think so. Yeah, okay. So yeah, so if you guys have any problem, like if you have done the JavaScript things which we have discussed yesterday, today I joined. So okay, so like you haven't joined yesterday. Node.js install, Node.js server created chart. Yes, the yesterday notes which I'm getting on a YouTube. Yeah, okay. So like on the YouTube guys, please join us on a Zoom if you have that link. And I have a one doubt, the Python developer or Java developer, which developer have more scope in the future. So the Java developer is like for the current things, if we are discussing the right now, so Java developer are demanded because of almost our developers move with the different technology. So if we are talking about the right now, so yes, Java developers need it. And if we are talking about the future, so yeah, Python going to be a more use and the mon yeah. So mon stack yeah, I told you I added in that. So yeah, mon is also going to be a because of JavaScript is a totally a boom kind of things. And if you know the JavaScript, you can write front end, you can write back end, you can go with the anything. So yeah, that's we can say. So I think all online. So we should go or we should wait 1 minute or. So what about the data science? Data science is also good because of its a future, because of we know the AI and all coming up. So big data, because of everything is comes on a, like everything is coming on a digital way. So definitely we need too much work on a data science also. So what you suggest for a fresher to learn Python or Java? So for the fresher, you should learn Java because of they are totally we can say type based. So yeah, whether आप एजुकेटर हो या किसी साइड काम करते हो. So I'm a full stack developer and I'm a CTO of some company and also I'm a tutor like on online and all SDE. Yeah. Okay. So hope let's start. Okay. So all done. Let's see. Cool, cool. Okay. So yeah. So today topic, if you guys have a notes like which we have discussed yesterday over there. So the chart problem. Okay, yeah. So I have a give you a task yesterday. Like you guys have to follow the chart or related to some other package. Have you guys tried that or like not? If you tried, add in a yes or just send a thumb button over there. And if you not tried yet, so like I feel you guys are just not too much interested to learning something new. I'm not getting. Are you there? Yes, yes. Okay, perfect, 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 perfect. Yes, okay. So let's move today's session. So today we are going to discuss about the event-driven architecture. So how many guys heard about it and they know about it? Like, can you raise a hand? Yes, we have done. We know about event-driven architecture and all. Not yet. So okay. Anyone else? Like anyone can just give a single line about it. Yes. Okay. Anyone else? So please share your screen. Yeah, I'll share. So let me share my screen. Desktop. Uh, okay. So guys, it's visible for you. It's visible for you guys. Please let me know if it is visible for you. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay. Let me add chat over here. Uh, okay. So it's visible for you guys. Let me close all those extra things. Yeah. Yes, sir. Oh, yes, sir. Okay. So today we are going to discuss about the event-driven architecture, which is like a part of a Node.js, and that's why the like major developer or major the like developers or community are using a Node.js because of this architecture. So like I just wanted to know if you guys know a little bit about event-driven architecture, please let me know. And if not, so like there is not going to be issue on that segment. So yeah, it's visible for you. Okay, let me go into it. Okay, so what is event-driven architecture? So if I can show some image over there, it's visible for you. So I can explain in a good way how event-driven architecture work and all. So it is visible for you guys, the chart and the things. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay. So what is event-driven architecture? Like when someone hit something on our server or our API, so we set some event, like if this will happen, then run this, and that will be executed. So the part of doing it, we don't have to do it on a like live running queries on checking that function or checking that database into it. We can just do with the on kind of event segment. We just add like this function listen something, and if happen somewhere something, then this event will run, right? So you guys understand what I'm saying? Like the hope you understand the how event driven architecture work, or should I give some small example or something like that? Repeat again, so okay, more example. Okay. Okay. So more example is like, suppose that if you guys use any website or somewhere else. So when we, let's see, WhatsApp, okay, like we use WhatsApp a daily basis. So we have a WhatsApp, and what happened when we type something in your inbox? What happened? Opposite side, they can see a typing kind of message over there. If you guys aware of, like definitely you guys see that. You can try right now also. So when you type something, so other person is can check that, oh, someone is typing, so that event instant happen. So that's called event. Okay. So like the when you are typing, that's the event emitter, and someone is where like showing the event, like the typing, that the event listener checking that, oh, someone is typing, someone keyboard is like typing, and then they can check and then let them know, oh, someone is typing. So that's the part of event. And we can add some function over there, like someone, if someone typing or someone doing this, so like so this message, or like send some emojis or something like that. So we can do that. So like the happen is like someone doing something on that segment, we add that some listener, then that listener check that, and then we add some function and that executed. So hope you guys understand that the simple WhatsApp example we can add everywhere, like the Facebook or somewhere else, or we can check over here also, like the Zoom meeting chat. Oh, if you guys see the talking icon over here, it's visible for you. Let me check. No, it's not visible for you. Okay, so you guys understand how the event-driven architecture work? Like it's for okay. Should we go into a code and let's check this how it's work and all, or should I give another example for you? I'm guys waiting. Like move to coding, sir. Okay, okay. So as we have yesterday code, so you guys are aware about it, how we can create a server, how the server is working and all. It's okay. Yeah. Okay. So what we are going to do, we have a create a server. We have a request call a blank. On blank, we are sending yes, you are on home page. And if someone is passing something else from the URL, like on the URL, so we'll say like, oh, you are not allowed to go on the. Then we add a listener, like when server is start, then we are saying yes, server is start. Let's add some other listener, like the event part. Okay. Server dot on, and we say request. Okay. Then we add a callback function, as you know about it, like if you know use JavaScript. So we say what console.log and say hmm, someone hit URL. Okay, you can just save, and yeah, let's run this. How we can run? Yes, it's visible for you guys, like the code and all, everything. Yeah, it's visible for you guys, coding and all. Okay, so when I run this, you can see a server is running, we can get, but we didn't get the someone hit URL because of we haven't, like we should do that, na? So let's move to the browser, as you know. So we are using 3001. Okay, so let's see, the port is 3001. And what we are going to do, we just hit this 3001. And when we hit like enter, so see, we hit this and see, we got this also. Someone hit URL. Okay, we can check on Postman also. So when we hit this, we get this reply, and also on this again someone hit this URL. So this is event. We add that a listener, someone request. If someone request, you need to show this console. So exactly like someone type, so we'll get that message is typing. Understand? Understand, guys? Hope it's understand. Like I want everybody, yes, 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 yes. So like I'm happy. Yeah, yeah. Okay, okay, okay. So let's move to the next part. So what is it? This is the event-driven architecture which we have discussed. And then we have a FS module. So yeah, yesterday I told you guys to move on HTTP, and where you have to HTTP where you have to try a different things on module, and I shared you a doc also. So have you tried that? Like anybody went there and just check it out? Anybody? Anybody like in no? Uh, I'm expecting yes from anyone, at least a single one. No, sorry. Yes, okay. Okay. So I have already explained what is module, and how the module is work and how we can use it. There are so many modules which is already uh, in Node.js. So yesterday we already checked that HTTP, the basic how we can create a server without adding external any module. Today we are going to use FS, that's a file system module, which is help us to play with the files. Okay, so yeah, you can search also on a Google Node.js FS module. Okay, so you can see the file system. There are so many events for a file. Okay, and you can play with the anything. And if you click on a read, there are detailed of information how you can use it, right? So let's use that FS module, and let's create some file, or let's read some file. Okay, so yeah, let's okay, let's keep this, and yeah, let's remove the HTTP right now, or let's create some different file for FS only. Okay, let's close this. This is equal to. Okay, we can say anything this. This is not compulsory to write FS for this. Okay, this is why we did, because of to understand more clearly, like this is FS. Okay, so let's create this FS dot write. All right. Okay, let's say the file name, and file name should be test dot. test. Okay. And let's say give a text. So if you see this, there is a more information, what is it and all. So we'll say, hello, this is our test file. Okay. Then if this is done, we'll run the some callback function and console.log and say file created. Okay. This is done. And let's run this page like the Node.js, right? See, the file is created. So what do you think, guys? When I open this, there is some file over here or not? Huh? Any file over here or not? Where is the chat window? Yes. Okay, let's see. When I click on this, so see the test is over here. When we click to see hello, this is our test file, right? So this is way how we can create a file. So like when we if we are using a Google Doc and we are using something else on a live server, when we can, yeah. So when we do something right kind of things, like if you use photopie or if you use Google Docs, when you do something and save that, so that this is the fs where use that create that file on a server. And yeah, so this is way how we can create, and there are so many different part of it how we can handle these things. So yeah, this is all the fs, the file system module. We can read this file also, and we'll get that file into it and we can use it. So let's create a small project. Okay. So to understand the deep about how the http module work, how the request response lifecycle work, and how we can create some routing things over here. And let's create a small project where we pass something into a like the URL, and that name comes into a file, and that's saved. And when we read that file, that's come over there. So you understand the project, what we are going to do? Understand, guys? Okay. So what I'm saying, what we are going to do, if someone hit our URL with the helping of some name kind of parsing query. If you know about like this, let me explain. Like if someone pass some query like name with the Noor, so that Noor comes here, like you are Noor, something like this. And this is not come from a log. This should come from a file, which we just see the FS things. Okay. So this is a small project which we are going to do it. Okay. Understand? Is this interesting? Little bit? Okay. Let's see. Let's remove this FS1 and let's back to our, yeah, quite interesting. Yeah. Okay. So let's keep this down and let's close this. Okay. So what we are going to do, we are going to check this one of another require that URL. Okay. Then request, if URL is blank, then we are going to send this uh, welcome to read write project. Okay. And if someone is saying uh, else if, then request dot URL is equal to then right. Okay. Then we are saying response dot and with thanks for create a file. Then let's add our fs module over here. Okay. Then say fs dot write file. Then say let's say example.txt with the saying of hey, thanks for writing a file. Okay. And in this console.log file is created, and then we can send this create file. Okay. Let's check this it's working or not. सर क्या आप शॉर्ट में एक्सप्लेन कर सकते हैं? मैं थोड़ा ज्वाइन किया. So we are just going to create a small project where we are hit some URL, and that after hitting that URL, a file system creates some file, and when we hit another URL, we'll get that file, like the what is written into it. Okay, that's a small project by using HTTP advanced version, like how we can create a different URL and how we can use it a file system. That's all. Okay, let's write another as if where we are going to say uh, request.url should be read. Then we are going to say fs.read file, and let's say the file name is example.txt. Okay, and let's have a file data over here. Okay, then let's response dot and send that file data over here. So yeah, so is this look cool? Like, what do you think? This is working or not? Because of as of my thing, there is some error. But yeah, let's see from your side and let's try this first. Okay. So yeah, node-mon main.js. See the crash over here. URL already has been declared. Okay, we have done the two time. Yeah, URL where we done the URL things. URL. Oh, sorry. So let's see. Path URL for this server start. Okay, it's a big capital. Okay, anything about this? Yeah, server is running. So let's try this. We have, when we hit this, welcome to read and write project. And when we write this, write, then say, thanks for creating a file. And let's see over here, is there something example.txt file or not? So see, we have example.txt, and where we have a, hey, thanks for writing a file. Let's see, hey, thanks for writing a file. And when we hit a read one, so there is some error because of we cannot read directly some file like this. Okay, through error because of we cannot read directly. Can you share the code? Yeah, definitely I'll share the code. So how we can do it? We just have to do a file, right? And we'll get that file. Read file and then data. Yeah. So what we are going to do on this will let's remove this and file.data read. Yeah. So over here, let's delete this and let's add some callback function. Over here, we receive what we receive. We receive two things. Okay. Let's receive a data first and then console.log that data. Read this. Too much. So yeah, we have that data in buffer format. So how we can convert this file into a readable format? Okay. So let's see the read file, and so we are going to say this is going to be a UTF-8. I think so. UTF-8. Yeah, give me a second. Let me just get that file. Where is it? Yeah. Okay. So what we did, let me explain each line of code. Here, let's pass the data. So let me explain. Yeah. So this is clear for you guys. If it's clear, so please say yes, 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 yes. You can write a file by using this. Yes. Okay. Then read part. Yes. Okay. So the read part, the read file is exactly the same of that, and exactly same. We'll write the file name. And what we missed this UTF-8. So like you have seen when we hit that file and we'll get some buffer format. So the exactly the when fs read any file, so they give us in a buffer format. But when we say no, we need an in UTF format, so then they give us a simple text format which we have saved over here like this. Okay, perfect. So we pass, like we call the function, will get that, like when this hit, will get some result in a function way. So we'll receive those part, the error and data, and that's come in a function, and we'll save this, send this to a API to see this is the data. So like this, when we hit this, we'll see, hi, thanks for writing a file. We'll get this data from a file. Okay, so understand? Any doubt? Or should we do this again to understand more? Or I'm going to add more complexity into it, but I wanted you to understand this, the base of it. So I'll add more complexity, how we can make it dynamic. Like if we write anything, that's automatically change into it, and this will come with a different way. So yeah, please, like again, okay. Anyone else? We have so many students. Why I'm getting just two, three replies only? Like, is there any issue into internet or something else? Or you guys have already know all these things? So yeah, is there any issue, guys? Sir, please again. Yeah, sure. It's clear to me. Okay. Anyone else? It's clear. Okay. Let me write this again. Okay. Let me comment all this. Okay, let's write this from scratch. Okay, so first of all, we have a request and response that's come on a HTTP server when it's created. So we write a simple example like if request.url is equal to blank. Okay, we write a simple say response dot end with saying welcome to our project. Okay, it's clear now. Then we say, okay, if this is not, then else if a request.url is equal to saying with the right. Okay. Then we are going to say, okay, perfect. Then we say fs.write. Then we say a file name. Okay. Example.txt. We can say any name. Okay. Then we'll give a text or data. Oh, this is not right. This is the right file. Okay. And data is, hey, thanks for writing this file. Okay. Then after just this, we run a callback function. Over here, we say request dot response dot end on saying file is created. Okay. Now it's clear. Then we add again a logic else if request dot url is equal to a read, then we are saying okay fs dot read file. Okay, then we are going to say a file name, and then we say a format of file, the UTF-8. Then we see okay, we'll receive here error and data, and we run a callback function where we response dot end with data. It's clear for you, or is there still some doubt? Hope everybody understand the each line of code which I have given. Hello, सर मैं 10 मिनट में कॉल करूँ आपको. Yeah, understand. Okay, so clear, sir. Can you run? Yeah, I'll definitely. So we just first write a blank one. So welcome to our project. Then we say write file is created. Then we say read the file is thanks for writing this file. Okay, perfect. So yeah, this is how the things is working. Clear, guys? I just wanted to everybody say yes, clear, sir. At least 50%. Okay, perfect. Let's move more into it. So let's make this text a little dynamic. How many wants this should be a dynamic? Like if I write my name, so this should come, hi Noor, thanks for writing this file. Or hi Abhijit, or hi Hers, or hi someone else. What do you think? Let's do this. Yes. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. 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 Let's make this little interesting. Okay. So let's delete one of it. Let's delete the top one. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So I have that code over here. Let me copy or let's write this. I just need the params part. Let's write this. Yeah. So, okay. So over here, now the URL is not only the URL. So what we are going to do, we are, let's say this const URL. What's URL should be request URL. Okay, is equal to URL dot parse, and then we say request dot URL true. Okay. So now in request dot URL, we'll get that all like the query and all. So let's comment this. And now we are going to say const uh, if request URL dot path name. Okay. So because of if we are going to if we want to receive that query things, so we have to parse that URL into a different. So like let's little bit know about the URL. So this is a URL and this is a like a what we are calling a URI. Okay. So all this is a URI. We are getting this into it. But when it's come like this, if we say name and say, so like this is a query. Okay. Understand, guys? So this is a URL which is come in a URI segment, like on the next. And when comes over here, the name comes like the URL and then some key and then some value. So that's come a query parameter. So how we can receive those things? Because if we compare a read, so this is not going to be a read. This is going to be a read is equal to name and someone else. So this logic going to be a fail. Like this logic going to be a fail. This logic going to be a fail. So what we are going to do, we are comparing this with the path name. So we'll get that path name only, like this only. Then we get this with a different way. So yeah, let's say path name is equal to, okay, for a write only. Let's create for a write only. We'll comment other. Okay. And we'll get that path name and let's say const dot name is equal to uh, path name dot you request URL dot not path query dot what is it name. Okay. Otherwise, let's say this paste. Okay. Do you understand this? And let's write our name like the data const file data is equal to hey, and we create this name as a dynamic and say hey someone else, thanks for writing this file. And we write, let's write a file fs dot write file and say with example.txt sample.txt with file data Okay, then let's run our callback function with the same response and with let's say name also over here. Thanks for thanks. Okay, this and this is done. So yeah, other will just uncomment this. This is going to be a work. Let's make this else if into this and let's delete this one. So yeah, you guys understand this? You guys understand this? Or should I explain the each line of code? I just wanted from you guys. You guys understand this? Yes. Yes, sir. Explain, please. Explain, please. Okay. Sure, sure, sure. Okay. So, so we added a new module which is called URL. Okay. And when we go into it, like on a node, you can check it out. You can check that, like how the URL is work. So, but basically, the URL, what did the URL module? They took this URL and parse this as a URL proper with a different parameter like this request.url. You can check this all. We have a host name, we have href, we have a path, we have a path name, we have a port, we have a query, we have search, everything over there. So what the URL module did, they took that URL and convert into a different property. And we can use each property. That's like we don't have to do some logic like the took that things after question mark and all. So we don't have to do that. URL is going to do for us. So yeah, this is all. Then what we did, we checked this URL dot path name is equal to dot right. Agar URL path name if right, then we took the query is a name like which we define here, like here. So we took that name from query. Okay. And if we are not getting any name, so we add that pipe and say by default value is this. If you know the JavaScript, definitely you know how this is work. Then we create a small like the file data. Over here we say hi and we took this dynamic name which is come here with the query, and also it could be a guest also if we are not getting this. And then it say hi, thanks for writing this file. Then after this, we did exactly what we are doing before this. So write file and pass the file name and file data which we have created over here, the dynamic things. Then we say thanks with the name of dynamic value. Then we have this else and all, everything is already over there. So it's clear now. Let's check this. It's working or not. Okay. So let's say with the right. Hope it's work. When we hit this, they say, no, thanks. We get this dynamic value, we can say anything. We can say, let's say, Akash. Oh, Akash, thanks. And when we read that file, let's see, where is the magic? When we read this file, so the file name should be Hi Akash. Thanks for writing this file. It's interesting. So you understand how it's work and all. So how we can create this file name and how get this query and how this. Understand everybody? So yeah, we know the FS module, how we can create like the response and request. We already played with this, and we have created yeah this. So we have created a write and like read and write, and we have also played with the small project how we can like the create a URL and all. So it's quite interesting for you, like how we can create this and how it's working and how we can play with this. So let's have a task for you. Let's have task for you. Let's what we did. Let's create a project is okay. Let's have a small project. What you have to do? You have to do slash home slash about slash contact. Okay, and in a home you just have to render a HTML file. You don't have to render a simple text over here like this. You have to do you have to do or you have to render a proper HTML document over there. But is the simple heading tag like welcome to home and some small random Lauren Epson code, the text in a paragraph, and exactly for a about us. And for the contact page, what you have to do, you have to receive a 3 4 parameter like this. Suppose that uh, let's say name, email, phone number, message. All these key receive in a parameter and add that into a file. And when we see all contacts, then we'll get all these number of contacts. So like quite interesting or not? You understand project or not? Let me write that now. So the create three. This is a project. Take a screenshot, and I wanted everybody to do this by yesterday. And I'll do this like I'll write this code, and I'll share you by end of this boot camp, and we'll do some different code. Where the chat is. So yeah, take this screenshot, and if you have any question and doubt related to today topics which we have covered, the like the URL and path and how FS file system work and how we can play with the dynamic URL and all. That's not come into it, but like we'll play this. And I'll paste this into. Okay, this is for you guys, and you can take it a screenshot over here. And let's see, like, if you have any question over here, like if you have any doubt and you face any kind of issue into it, and if you have anything into a code or somewhere else, so please let me know. So I'll check it out. Please, please let me know. Where the chat is. I'm not getting any message from you guys. Like, is this is this all okay? Okay, so only a single message. Yes. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So yeah, like the coding is always be like if you have done code, if you have done like if you do practice, definitely you will understand how this will work and how like the things are going to be into a market and how you can create your own project if some interviewer asks and all. That's why I give you a small project. This is not going to be a 10 to 20 minute, more than 10 to 20 minute. So yeah, let's check. Can you explain code again, sir? Can you explain it? What is going to issue for you? The Sudhir and Evil Gamer. So yeah, let me explain that again from starting. So we have a three module which is in build module by Node.js, so the HTTP and URL and FS. Then we create a server where we are going to listen all the request and we are playing with the response. Okay. Then we create what we did, we took this request.url and parse it as a URL segment. Then because of we can receive each point of like the params and everything with the different properties, how it's work and all. Then the what we did, we play with this, like the if path name is equal to this, then we'll receive this a dynamic query and we'll save into a variable. Then we'll create some like the variable where we paste this text and create this as a dynamic what we receive and we'll replace this. And then we'll create a simple fs file function where we write a file and say this example.txt and then write this and then response.send and we'll play with this. Then again, if we request this URL with the welcome to our project, if we are getting with the blank and the simple one is like last one will be read one. So we'll say fs.read and over here we just say like we'll get into a 8 version like UTF-8 and then we'll get this data and then response into a data version. This is all a code and in the last we have a like the on server over here and we have a listener like the when server does start then it's saying like oh start listening and we have a port, we have a path URL which we are going to listen. This is all the whole code of it. So yeah. So is there any question, guys? Again, data is equal to file data. Data is equal to file data. What does it mean? Where is it? Data is equal to file data. So yeah, the data like after reading this, the data is equal to yeah, this is a file data, right? Anything else, guys? Sir, where you running output? To output, we use this response.end. So by this response.end, we are sending this to the browser, like the query where we are getting the query. So like if we hit this, we are getting this over here. We can say into JSON. Yeah, we are text. This is all. Okay. And please everybody mark attendance because of without that you are not getting your certificate and all. Please do that on priority basis. And yeah, anybody else have any other question? Anybody else? Sudhir, I have already done the explanation part. And please, I'm waiting your message, guys. If all done, if you don't have any question, anything else, just say like, okay, sir, done, 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 done. At least a 10 to 20 message, like, yes, sir, done. We don't have any message, any done, sir. Oh, done, done, done. So how you like, is this all good? Internet and video and everything is proper? Like because of the yesterday, I'm really sorry for yesterday. Yeah. Okay. All good. Okay, let me off my share screen. Yeah. So it's all good. Good. All good. All good. All good. Okay. So do you have any question related to a Node.js or something part of it? We have a 5 minute for that for a end session of. So like if you have any question related to coding, Node.js and today project and yesterday project and related to a type JavaScript which I've given to you. Class is so interesting. Oh, thank you, Ankita. And yeah, everybody please mark attendance and yeah. So I hope there is a no question, no query, right? If no question, no query, please say no, sir, no, sir, no, sir, no, sir. Mind blowing class, sir. Oh, thank you for that. Okay. Okay, okay. Let's check on YouTube also. So like everybody, if anybody have a question, please, 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 please let me know or say no, sir, no, sir, we don't have any question. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Okay. We have a 3 minute more for that. Like I don't want anybody to say after this class, like we, we wanted to ask some questions, sir, but we missed that. That's why, yeah. Okay. Okay, sir, a small doubt after writing a program where to find the URL of output, like how to create that URL. So like I told you that when we are creating that server, we are passing that path. So the majorly it's a local host slash the what port we have given, that's the URL of that, and we can play with the different like the uh, different path where we can play that. If you go with the live, then you have to change with the dynamic URL. This is all. Sir, are we going to learn about middleware also? So the from yeah, so the tomorrow topic is if you guys prepare some question for that or not. So tomorrow we are going to create a REST API like the get, post, delete and all everything. So by tomorrow we are going to explore that express.js, that's a part of backend development, and we are going to learn how we use express.js, how we can set up all those part which like we took that today, and we'll create a task, small task like where we can just create some to do and edit that to do and then delete that to do. This kind of task we play with yesterday. Okay. So today the class is totally the express.js with the depending all those things. Okay. So yeah, why code? The simple you have to write that code. I feel you have to write that code. You don't need that code. You have to write. Okay. Okay. Thank you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you.